Hey guys, and welcome to this new chapter. This is a very important chapter where you get to know your odds better and the performance. I really think that this is one of the most important chapters because we are now talking about money, and this is how much you're spending. So you'd better know how much you spend. So at the end of the month, the week, whatever, your wife, your husband wouldn't come and tell you, hello, where did that money go? So you'd better watch what I'm gonna say now, cause I'm gonna really save you a lot of money if you follow what I'm doing or what I'm saying now. I wonder why the courses that you buy or the people do, other marketers do, don't include such a chapter here, because it's like so confusing. Okay, I've done an ad. Now what? Now I don't know when to kill it. So there is the importance, say, of this chapter. So let's begin by optimizing, not optimizing, like editing the view that we need to see in order to understand how are our ads doing. Okay, so this is so important, and this is like number one you could do. You need to do, and it's called adjusting your ads manager view to make it like sexier look and to to do that view that you understand what's going on with your ads. Okay, guys. So first of all, you go to your ads manager, as everybody knows. You go here to columns and you click on customize columns, and you add exactly the columns that I'm gonna tell you to. First of all, let's get out. Let's get out the schedule, the checkouts conversion. Okay, I'm gonna take it out, then add it. Okay, let's start by adding campaign name, delivery, okay, results, cost, and let's get the reach. We have a reach here and cost. Okay, let's get the cost here before reach, and then clicks. I need clicks all. Let's get it here after reach, and then CTR. Do you have CTR? Yeah, we do have. And after CTR is amount spent today, and then amount spent overall. If you don't have them here, just go and look for them here, like amount spent here, you add them here. Then let's have the budget. Budget only shows when you're on the outsets of view. You won't see them when you're on the campaign. And then let's get more intense. Let's add the most important things. Add to cart, Facebook pixel. Add to cart, then link clicks. Link clicks in the middle, and then purchase, Facebook pixel, and then cost per purchase. Cost per purchase. Where are you? Okay. Link clicks. No. Where is purchase now? Oh, cost per purchase. And then the CPM is very important. CPM. God, why? And starts. Let's add the starts, and we're done. So we've got all the columns that we need here. Save as preset, and say your name, user default or something, and click on apply. And then when you do this, click layer again and set as default. Now it will be like the default view for your ads. Okay, so now what we do have here is all the columns that will help us analyze our ads and see how are our ads doing. So we've got the results, the cost per result here, and the reach, the clicks, CTR, amount spent today, amount spent total, how many people added the t-shirt or whatever, the product, the Shopify product to cart, how many people clicked on your link in the post, like in the page post, or even in the website conversion post kind of post. It shouldn't be on the page. It would be like, it could be dark post. The purchase, you have the purchase here, how many people purchased, the cost per purchase, how much did the purchase cost you, and the CPM. As I told you, you won't see the budget until you go into here, and here we got the budget here. So we don't want the performance, we want use of default, and here we've got the budget. For knowing your assets more, and knowing your campaigns, I've prepared some pretty examples. So let's take those examples and try to see what's going on in each one of them. So this is the first example here I prepared for you, and here we've got that campaign that reached 2,000 people, like almost 2,000 people saw that campaign, and the amount spent was $5. So we paid $5 for this campaign, and we only have one link click. Oh God, that is terrible. The most important factor, guys, for our ads or for everything we do on Facebook is the link clicks, like how much we can get traffic to our t-shirts or products. Okay, so this is number one factor in reading your stats or reading your campaigns. So if you don't see any link clicks here, that is so bad. So if there's no traffic on the t-shirt, it won't convert, like it won't get you any sales. And spending $5 for only one link click is terrible. It's awful, so bad. So bad. Let's say I would be okay if every $1 spent like one link click, let's say. So I would pay $1 for one link click. I would like really look up for more link clicks. Like I would look for 3 link clicks for $1. That would be ideal for me. And that stage when I say, okay, there is some potential in this campaign. But that campaign, if I spend $5 and only one link click, only one people click on my ad, that is terrible. Now let me just say something. Judging the ads or the campaign from the overall total spent, the amount spent isn't ideal. You have to go into that campaign and see how is the ads doing. So one click here or not. So if we go into that campaign, so this is the campaign 577, we see that there is 3 ad sets here, and each ad set is even worse than the other one. Overall, each ad set didn't spend too much, every ad set spent $2, which is okay. Overall, you see that the campaign spent $5, which is like a lot for one link click. But if you go into that ad sets, into the campaign, and see how much each ad set spent, you see that each ad set spent barely $2, okay? But even though like the stats are so bad, you see the CTR is like so bad. Since we're using WC, CTR could be good, a 1.5 and above. But even if it's lower, and if it's lower, you would still get sales. But you need to like have something that will compensate. Here, nothing compensates. Nothing is working here. Like CTR is bad. Link clicks is barely there. So here you can see that the first ad set you almost spent $2 and broke one link click. You can feel that this is not a winner for you here, and you will keep spending, maybe spend $10 more, and then see that you are with two link clicks which won't do anything. We will see some good campaigns later on, and you will see you can compare what is good ad set compared to bad ad sets. So for that campaign, I would say, hello, is it me you're looking for? I will kill you now. Like, I will kick you in the ass right now. I wouldn't like wait one single minute for it. And this is what I did. I turned it off the moment I saw that terrible ads, the terrible stats. So again, our number one factor is link clicks, guys. If there is no link clicks, that is terrible. So this is our number one factor. Okay. Now we will see some some cases where we see link clicks, where link clicks are there, but then there is one more thing that is important, which is add to cart. So let's move on and go. Let's see what thing we have to do next. Let me pause the video just 1 second. Let's see what's going on with this campaign. So we see, we look at this campaign from the outside, and we see, all we can see is CTR is not bad because it's a WC1. Amount spent is $10, and link clicks is 7. Again, there's something bad here, you know. The CPM is quite high here too. 6 CPM is high, but sometimes in the start, like, I haven't spent a lot, like not a lot on this campaign, but yes, I spent. Sometimes in the beginning, the CPM is high, then it goes lower with time and with engagement and with everything until Facebook optimizes and things. So here is the thing from the outside. If I would only judge it from the outside, this would be like a real decision for me to kill it now, because it's not going anywhere. It's only link clicks, and it's barely getting the ratio that I set for myself, which I said, let's say $1 for one click, sometimes even $2, but it should feel like really good. What really good means is it should have at least add to carts, so people would add it to carts, so I would know that people are interested in. And one like really good indicator in this point too is to see how much people engaged, like how many people commented there, how many people shared that post. See what is going on with comments. Is there any good, like, positive, so good comments, like, I want this, I need this. So you need to like to read the campaign, and it's really hard. Like, people would ask me all the time, when to kill the campaign, how much do we spend here? I would say it all depends on how many people clicked your link, how many people added to cart, how many people like commented there and shared your post. Likes isn't considered. I don't care about likes. Everybody could like that post, but link clicks is what I care about. Comments and shares. And I go there and see what they told, what they said about that product, when they shared it. Okay. So again, we can't like judge from the outside. If we go one step further and see what's going on from the inside, we see that one ad set is actually doing great. You see, it's not great, but still it's early. It could get us some add to carts later on. But the only reason I killed this campaign because there was some problems with Facebook that day, and I had like to shut down a lot of campaigns. So if it would be my decision, I would kill this right away, because you see it spent a lot and it didn't bring us any link click even. Okay, so we're left with this one and this one. I would wait for this one, like to see what's going on until 5 or 6. And I would wait until 10 for this one, let's say 10 or 12, to see if it's gonna get any purchase or add to carts or something. Add to carts again, I wouldn't wait. I'm not sure if I would wait until 10 or 10 12, because it would already be spending a lot. But again, like, it's a game of when to take the decision, and it's up to you on how much budget. Like, if you're low on budget, if your budget isn't that good, so just don't let those spend a lot. If you're not having any add to carts or purchase in the first $10 for one ad set, just kill it right away, But if you have some cash, like, to spend and to see what's going on, just give it some chance. Maybe it would bring some sales. But this is, from my point of view, this could be a good ad set here. But you never know. You have, like, to let it run. Like, $4 isn't enough. Maybe, like, give it 2 days. That's why we set the budget for $5 and wait 48 hours on the ad set, and we don't touch anything. Like, we only observe. This is a really important thing. So you set the budget for 5 or 6 or 7, like 7 at most, but I go with 5 most of the times. And then I wait 48 hours and I don't touch shit, I don't touch anything. I don't raise budget. I don't scale out, and you will learn about this in the next chapter, in the scaling chapter. Like, I don't create any new assets or things. I only observe and kill whatever is not working. If there's something like really bad, that such as the example that we had before. This is like the first 48 hours of my lifetime, and this is the 48 hours of your lifetime. So, again, if it was my decision, if I didn't kill that campaign due to that issue in Facebook at that time, I would like leave this one. This is like really getting some good results, and actually I relaunched this campaign and it got us some sales, so I was right about it. I would like kill this one instantly because it's a shitty ad set, and I would like keep this one too and give it some chance. Okay, this is like the second example of a good of the bad outside. It looks bad from the outside, but from the inside it looks quite different. And so you have like to kill whatever is not working over, and try not to look at the overall spent, how much do you spend overall, because you have some assets here, and some assets work and some assets don't. So try to like take the good decision whenever you want to kill something. But definitely, if it's not working or it's not good, just kill it, as I've done in the previous example, in this example. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what's going on with this one. So here, what's going on with here? Let's see and let's read, because I forgot what's going on with here. Okay. Good ad sets, bad ad sets, good ad sets, bad ad sets, outside look. What did I mean by this? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so the amount spent is $26. Okie dokie. And look at those link clicks. So this is when I sense that we have a winner here, okay? This is like a real winner. So if we calculate and we divide, oh, I got my number. Okay, 170 over, no, it's the other way. Over 170, we're paying 15 cents per link click, which is crazy good, So with $26 spent, we could get 170 people getting into our website, and from those 170, 16 added to cart, and 3 purchased. See? So 170 link clicks. This is the most important thing. Even before I saw any add to carts, I knew that this was a winner. Again, I turned it off because we had an awful Facebook day, and everything was ruined for us in that day. So regardless to this inactive thing, I would never like touch it, okay, because you never touched this campaigns. But eventually we relaunched it, and it was like brilliantly, it's still working brilliantly until now. However, $26 spent, and you could get 170 link clicks and 16 add to cart, and 3 of those people purchased, and the cost per purchase is $8.76. I remember that campaign brought us 8 sales. I guess we had like multiple purchases, multiple products per purchase. So those 3, I think 3 of them, 2 of them bought 2 or 3 t-shirts. So the profit was really good, and the profit was 6 times 15 was the profit per hoodie, so it was $90 profit, and we spent only 25, which is like really good. However, if we go to the inside here, we see that there is one ad set that is acting better than the other one. However, like this one, this ad set, we spent $13, and it got us 102 link clicks and 2 purchases. But look at this, like the add to cart is crazy. Add to cart is 13, while this one brought us like 3. You know what add to cart means is you never add to cart something. You never do it unless you are like really into that product and you are willing to buy it. Like this is the first step to buy something, and this is why it's so important. Okay, so 13 people added to cart, and the cost per conversion here is $658, which is like good because the profit is 15, so we left with 9 net profit for that ad set here. Okay, this ad set worth like it's worth like to give it more chance. I would give this ad set a chance, like to make it up and to bring more sales. But if not, I would kill it. I would kill it. So it was getting me decent link clicks, which I would use those link clicks and the traffic afterwards and retargeting. You will know about this in the skating chapter, the next chapter. So don't worry now. But yeah, this is what a really good campaign looks like. We saw how much were the link clicks, like how much did it cost us. So again, 13. So it's about 12 cents per link click, which is like really good. So this is this example here. Which example was that? Good ad set, bad ad set. And did we see this one? Okay, this is like a really important one. Here we can see that we spent $14 from the outside. We have 25 link clicks, and let's go into inside and see what's going on. So we spent $5 for this ad set. We've got 15, so it's 3 link clicks per $1, which is good. We have like 2 link clicks per $1 for this one, So I would keep this one and shut down this instantly. We spent $4, almost as much as those ones, and only got us one link click. In this condition, in this case, I would really be thinking, what's wrong with this ad set, with this campaign here? We spent $5 for this campaign, for this ad set. It brought us 15 link clicks, but nobody added to cart. Let's say it's still early. I would give it some more time to roll and to reach maybe $10 or $12. It depends. But in one stage, it should get me some add to cart and eventually purchases. So this is a bit early to judge this outset and to shut it down, because it's still doing well. It's getting us 3 link clicks for $1, which is not bad. But the bad about it is there isn't any add to carts here. So again, we have to give it some more time, to make it up for us and bring us some maybe purchases or add to carts or purchases. But what could cause such a problem? Can you tell me? So I would tell you what could be the problem. So the problem could be that those 15 people who went into that sales page didn't like the price, maybe. Yeah, could be. Or the design, when they saw it on the full size design, they didn't like it. But most I might say that it could be the price sometimes. Yeah, the price could be high for those people at that in that case. Okay. So here is another case that we've seen, and what does a good campaign look like? So let's look at here. What do we have here? We spent $108. This is the overall view. We spent $108, $100, and we got 220 link clicks. And look at that. Look at that. So 60 people of those people who reached the sales page added to cart. This is really huge. This is really good. And this is a winner. This is a big winner. So 220 reached the sales page, 60 people added to cart, and 16 of those people purchased. So 16 out of, let's do some calculations here. So 60 over 220, 27. Okay, so 27% added to cart from those people, and then 7% purchased from those people. 7% is considered a good rate. So this is a good campaign. Let's look at the campaign from the inside and see what's going on here. So here, if we look into each one of those ad sets and see what's going on here, we can see that this ad set is bringing us a good results here. Looking at add to carts, looking at link clicks, and most importantly, how many people purchased. Because when link clicks are good, when add to carts are good, the next thing we have to look for is purchase. There is another column for initiate checkout, but let's not talk about this now because it's quite the same. It's one more step when they fill in their details, their shipping address, their everything. But here, let's say those ones. This ad set is bringing us good stuff, like 6 people purchased of 60 people almost, so almost 10% conversion rate from this asset alone. You can see here that the budget is 3, and if you're wondering why, in the scaling video you will know why these assets like are low. This is called scaling down, and you like reduce the budget. You reduce the budget for one asset if it's not working for 1 or 2 days, like it stopped performing like it used to perform. So this is what you do, but you will learn more about this in the scaling videos. But what you have to take from this one is how a good asset or how a good campaign look like. Here we can see that those ones aren't getting as much as those ones, but they're still like getting some good results compared to how much it's spent, how much link clicks here, how much add to carts. So it's still doing some good actions, and this is why I put 1 for it. But again, I won't confuse you in this chapter, so don't look at this. But yeah, those like 2 assets are doing so good, and this is how a good campaign looks like. I hope now with a lot of examples that I showed you and a lot of campaigns, you would know more about how to read your campaigns and stats, and you won't be lost in the wonderland like asking what shall I do now. And that's why I think that this is like a really important video and a really important chapters that will save you a lot of money. Okay guys, so whatever you save from that money, just put it in I don't know, in a box and send me. I will send you my PO box later. I'm just kidding. I think that I'm done now with this video. Let me see this. I was gonna talk about the URL tags that I showed you before in the Power Editor that we set before, and for this I'm just gonna show you how it looks like from the inside, like from the for this example I'm gonna use the Teasely platform. And just I'm gonna pause the video for a second. Hold a second, guys. So you go to your Teasely dashboards for this example, and you go click on this analytics button. Then in the get variable data, you scroll down a bit, and there is a get variable data. And then you've got the key, the value. The key we entered in the Power Editor is WC, and the value was the asset name or the ads name, which was the same. And then total views, total order placed, total item ordered. And this is so important because when you've got a good campaign, like a really huge one, that the one similar to the one that I will show you now, it's like important to track from the inside, like to track from Teasely what's going on, because you know Facebook isn't that precise and don't know how many products per purchase. Like somebody can go and buy two things and still be considered as one purchase for Facebook. So it's important to know each one of your assets, how is performing, how is it performing. So in this example, for example, so this is like a 1000 campaign. There are so much more assets than those. As you can see that there is I think in this campaign alone there is 90 assets. And yeah, this is how you get to 1000th campaign. You have to like create a lot of assets, and you will know about this in the scaling video, the chapter next. So in this one you can see that the WC, this is what we named. You can name it whatever you want. You can name it Yusuf equals the asset's name. But most importantly, after the equal in the Power Editor, just put in the asset name so you would know which one is that asset. Okay, so as you can see that this asset is the 25 to 34 custom audience lookalike or whatever. It had 30 views and no conversions. And this one, WC1, 18 to 24. Its name is 18 to 24. It adds its name, and it got us 24 sales. So it's important and it's cool to know how to do this, and it's like really important to in the scaling procedure, like in the scaling. I don't know. I'm bad with English today. So guys, I really hope that you know how to do stuff by now and by the end of this video, and see you in the next video and the next chapter, and which is like the last chapter, I think. So if you got to this video and to this moment, I would like really congratulate you, because you've done a really brilliant job. So bear with me and let's move to the next chapter now. Bye bye, guy. Adios, and I will see you later on. Bye bye.